Welcome to Full Court Press. Tonight's basketball coverage comes to you from Soap Lake High School, where the Eagles are set to do battle with the Columbia Basin Secondary Phoenix. You're watching iFiber 1 Sports, and it starts now.
Broadcasting live from iFiber 1 Communications HD studio, this is iFiber 1 Sports.
Believe it. Come down to the last few seconds. He shoots. He scores. They take the lead and the win.
Hello again, everyone. I'm Bob Kirkpatrick. This is my partner, Cody Johnson. We're here at Soap Lake High School for the second of two games between the Eagles and the Columbia Basin Secondary Phoenix. The girls' game just finished up a couple minutes ago, and it was quite a lopsided contest with the Lady Eagles taking it 61-14. But this game, we're expecting it to be a real close contest tonight as these two teams battle it out as they head down to the stretch in postseason play.
Yeah, you know, and this is a big game for the Phoenix tonight. If they win, they're going to secure that number 2 seed into the district tournament. If they lose and Moses Lake Christian Academy beats Wilson Creek on Thursday, then they're going to be in a tie with Moses Lake Christian Academy, and they'll have to have a tie-breaking game on Saturday, and the Columbia Basin Secondary School will host that game at 3 o'clock. So
a lot on the line there tonight, then. Here tonight, that is, Cody, and we're going to see something that we aren't usually treated to, and that's a clashing of some big bodies on the court tonight.
Yeah, especially for two small schools like this. You know, Soap Lake, they've got a player at 6'7", another one at 6'6", and a handful that are, you know, coming in at, 6'3" or 6'4".
Right.
And Columbia Basin Secondary School, their center is 6'7". So, you know, it will be interesting what goes on inside the paint tonight. It's going to be a good test for both teams heading into that district tournament.
Well, and, you know, looking up and down these rosters, we have 9 players out on the court.
Amazing.
That are over 6 feet, and we've got 4 or 5 that are pushing 5'11". So
yeah,
a lot of big guys out there, but we're going to see a lot of speed, though, too, because Soap Lake, they like to get out and run, and the two Winners boys will push that ball up and down the court all night long.
Yeah, and, you know, even the Columbia Basin Secondary School center, he's 6'7", but he is quick. He's got skills like a point guard. You know, that's the kid you're probably going to see, you know, playing some ball at the college level.
Right, right. Well, with the Soap Lake boys being 8-0 in the Central Washington 1B South Conference, and, you know, 1 game left to go in the regular season, they've got it wrapped up, the title, and they're going to be playing for in the district championship game as the number 1 seed here at Ephrata High School 2 weekends from now. And so there's a lot going on, and you know, the Eagles, you know, were kind of cruising along there for a while, but they had won 8 straight, and they lost 2 non-league games here, and then they're back with a win on track the other night. So it should be interesting.
It is, you know, and this is a team that they got a lot of talent. I think, you know, anyone can plainly see that. It's just a matter of, you know, can these players come together and get that rhythm going? And that's the thing they've been trying to work on. They can beat you from the outside. They can beat you from the inside. They can beat you with the full court press, the fast break. This squad, I mean, as a coach, I would love to have a squad like that, because you can run any kind of defense, any kind of offense you want. That's the kind of talent they've got.
Right. We're going to see a lot of athleticism out here on the court tonight. So we're just moments away from the start of tonight's action as we get ready to have the starting lineups introduced, and then we'll get this thing going here in a minute.
And there's your 1 senior.
For the girls, yeah. Wow, she gets a basketball. So yeah, senior night here tonight, and one Lady Eagle leaving the program, and then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boys that will be graduating here this year. So that was quite a find there for Soap Lake, getting Bo Nielsen on the transfer there.
Boy, you know, they were good without Bo Nielsen. They had some good heights coming in, but boy, that must have been a feather in their cap.
I'm sure Coach Winters, when he found out, he probably pinched himself thinking that he was dreaming.
Yeah.
Because that's probably, you know, that's just the one thing that really maybe put them over the hump this year, is they go back, you know, make a run in the postseason and try to get back to the state tournament.
Yeah, I mean, you take a look at the depth that they've got. You just really don't see it a whole lot with these smaller B schools.
Next, you have Mayo Wells. Mayo would like to thank his mom and dad for supporting him.
Well, we've got a couple of more minutes before I think this gets underway, so we're going to step away for a commercial break and be right back.
Dustin would like to thank his mom, his dad, his grandparents, his coaches, and all of his teammates.
Doc, your run clock's here, but our network is down. What do you want me to do?
I just noticed. Call JL Computers. He's probably already on it.
Computer systems and networks are not only vital to doing business, they are often the key to efficiency and profitability. At JL Computers, we offer continuous monitoring of your system and provide immediate support when something goes wrong. Call today and talk to our certified technicians about your needs.
At Les Schwab, along with great prices, our tires come with the kind of protection most other places just don't give you, which includes free flat repairs, equal value replacements, pre-trip safety checks, and more for the entire life of the tire. With the other guys, well, you just never know. So why is free protection on your tires good to have?
Lifetime protection. That's our best tire value promise. Les Schwab, doing the right thing since 1952.
So with senior night here at Soap Lake High School, we're just about wrapped up with honoring those who have committed 4 years to the school and to the program here. And, you know, Soap Lake, I mean, looking at who they have out there, 4 of their 5 starters are seniors this year. And so, you know, this is almost kind of their window here.
It kind of seems like it, doesn't it?
Yeah, to kind of do everything they can to get as far as they can in the postseason, because they may have to do a little reshuffling next year with only 2 starters coming back on the team. And
yeah, you know, they're going to be good though next year.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. On paper, it kind of looks like they have all the pieces, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And again, those seniors for the boys: Omar Herrera, Dima Kalachek, Ben Winters, Dustin Foster, and Bo Nielsen. On the girls' side, they have just that one senior, Eva Valdivinos. And we want to congratulate all those seniors. Had a terrific basketball season. And we're going to have the same officiating crew out tonight for the boys' game. Brian Shorsman, Scott Johnson, and Scott Strom.
And, you know, they did a fine job, you know, in the first contest there. And kind of a hard one to, you know, when it gets to a running clock there, and for the most of the second half, it's kind of hard to, as an official, you know, even really, no matter how good you are, just to kind of keep your focus in that type of a ball game. And they did a good job out there tonight, I thought.
Yeah, anytime you have a blowout like that, it's hard to. I don't want to say you fall asleep at the wheel, but you tend to relax just a tad bit. But yeah, they were right on top of it.
So you were saying earlier, Cody, that Phoenix team as a whole has kind of been a little ill this week.
Yeah, that flu's been going around, and their big man has kind of been battling that flu. Their center
Dan
coming in.
Sealiff?
Yeah.
Sealiff.
And I wonder how effective he's going to be tonight. And, I know this because I actually have, one of my kids came home today not feeling so good. And, I mean, it's a rough flu. It's ugly, just plain ugly.
I'm telling you, it's gone around the office a couple of times, and I have not gotten it yet, knock on wood, and there is no wood here. It's all plastic and concrete, but I have not gotten bitten by that bug, and I consider myself very fortunate because I've seen a lot of...
You might be immune at this point.
I've seen a lot of people,
for as many
having
games
a hard
as you've
time.
covered, and yeah.
Yeah, and in all the crowds, so got something going on. Besides a full head of hair, which is nice. So we're in the start of the ball game here, just a couple seconds into it. Soap Lake with the ball.
Columbia Basin Secondary School, you're going to see them probably stick with this zone for most of the game. They're going to concentrate on their rebounding with and boxing out. With Soap Lake having so many tall players on the court at one time.
It's probably the best plan of attack for sure. So Dustin Foster on that miss from the three-point range. First shot of the ball game, and so we're still at double zeros on the scoreboard.
Doing a good job moving the ball around.
And the first bucket of the night comes from Kyrie Buckley for the Phoenix, 2-0. Foster over the Winners, down to Nielsen, pulls up for an 18-footer, and nothing but net on that one. Ties the ball game, 2-all.
I talked with Coach Winters before the game, and he said our focus is going to be, keeping with our game plan. It's nice to have some good competition inside, and he said, it's a matter of keeping that rhythm and building on it. You can have all the talent in the world, but if you can't get your that comfort level with your players, you don't go far, do you?
Not at all. Buckley with the shot there, and he's fouled. The whistle will go against, as soon as they tell us who it is, I guess we'll
I missed the call too. I didn't see who that was against.
Yeah, they should put the number up here on the board, but that'll be Buckley on the line for 2, and that foul went against Ben Winters, his first. The other night, I saw these guys playing at Columbia Basin there at Moses Lake Christian. I'm telling you what, they lit it up from the outside. It took them a while to shake the Lions. The first 6 or 7 minutes were pretty close, but I'm telling you what, Buckley and Jacob Marino, and there was one other guy that really got it going. I think it was Jonathan Gonzalez from the outside, just nailed 3-pointers. So 3-2 right now.
I was amazed too in that game how, for being such a tall kid at 6'7", how good Dan Seeloff moved around the court. He's a lot quicker than you would expect him to be.
A nice spin move in the paint by Bo Nielsen for the bucket there for Soap Lake to put them up top 4-3. 5 minutes and 57 seconds to go in the first quarter.
And Seeloff has just come into the game. Again, he's kind of been battling the flu, so we'll see. He might not get as much time as he normally gets.
We've got a violation going against the Phoenix, as Jacob Marino didn't establish himself back in bounds before he crossed the baseline after throwing the ball in. 4-3, Soap Lake. Well, sometimes a good sweat, will work things out of you, but There are times too where it might not be the best thing. So,
well, you know how it goes. There's just sometimes you just don't quite have the energy to keep up that pace.
Right. Dimacek with the miss, and a putback is good there by Nielsen. Now we got a steal by Nick Capallo. Over to Ben Winters. Dustin Foster now with the ball. Back up top to Winters. Foster on the wing, down low to Nielsen. Up top, Winters pulls up in the paint for a roller. No good. Rebound Capallo, but we've got a whistle.
I think he's going to get called for over the back on that one.
Yep. Capello, I guess I was pronouncing that wrong. Nick Capello. Columbia Basin had a little trouble controlling that ball. And
boy, he's able to save it, but went over to Soap Lake.
Yep, Foster tried to dish the ball back to Capello, who was streaking to the hoop, but lost control there and turnover. Austin Cochran with the ball. Over on the wing now for the three-point shot. No good by Moreno. Rebound, Ben Winters. (6-3) Soap Lake. 4 minutes, 37 seconds to go, and Nielsen is hot in the first quarter.
Yep, taking those outside shots.
He's got 6 of the 8 points so far here for Soap Lake. 8-3. Oh, and they missed a wide open. Seeluff down underneath the basket there. Capello with the steal. Over to Ben Winters on the left side. Nielsen with the ball. Pulls up. Can't hit the 20-footer there, but a rebound and putback.
Kalachek really muscled that one down. Boy, that was a nice move he had there.
He's really coming into his own this year. You know, he played last year, but he really hasn't had a whole lot of basketball experience.
No.
And has done pretty well this year for sure. Made a lot of strides.
Yeah, he's got a much better presence inside the key.
Right, wasn't much of a scorer last year, but you know, isn't shy now about trying to put the ball up. So that's good to see. Foster with the ball over to Winters on the wing. To Nielsen, double teamed. All the way across court to Foster for the three-point shot. Short. Rebound Buckley for the Phoenix. Austin Cochran with the ball.
And it looks like Soap Lake still applying pressure there.
Cochran with the move and the dish to Seeluff. Looking for the whistle, didn't get one. Winters.
Tough to see. It was a traffic jam in there. I couldn't see if he was fouled or not. Must have been equally as difficult for the officials.
Traveling call goes against Dustin Foster there. Braden Winters in now in the ball game for Soap Lake.
Boy, Phoenix showing some good patience, dealing with the pressure.
And a shot there by Eric Scrivens. Off the mark, but he was fouled in the act of shooting. That whistle is going to go against Dimacek. Excuse me, Dima Kalachek. His first of the contest, third team foul on Soap Lake. No team fouls yet for Columbia Basin.
Yeah.
10-3 Soap Lake. Long pass down to Ben Winters. Pulls up for the two-pointer.
Boy, you knew that one was going in when it left his hand.
Yeah, you can
He
tell.
can be deadly.
Nice.
Absolutely deadly from outside.
Dish out on top there. Basket no good by Chris Gonzalez. Rebound Nielsen. Yeah, when he gets it going, it's fun to watch. Looks like we've got a break in the action here, and we're going to have a full timeout by Soap Lake. So we're going to step away for a commercial break and be back after this. Thanks.
Doc, your run clock's here, but our network is down. What do you want me to do?
I just noticed. Call JL Computers. He's probably already on it.
Computer systems and networks are not only vital to doing business, they are often the key to efficiency and profitability. At JL Computers, we offer continuous monitoring of your system and provide immediate support when something goes wrong. Call today and talk to our certified technicians about your needs.
At Les Schwab, along with great prices, our tires come with the kind of protection most other places just don't give you, which includes free flat repairs, equal value replacements, pre-trip safety checks, and more for the entire life of the tire. With the other guys, well, you just never know. So why is free protection on your tires good to have?
Lifetime protection. That's our best tire value promise. Les Schwab, doing the right thing since 1952.
Well, Cody, Eagles out to a good start here in the first quarter of this ball game, up 12-3.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised the Phoenix don't have a few more points than they do, because they're looking pretty good. It's just that, boy, Soap Lake is on fire.
Well, and you can really tell that height advantage is going to work for them well tonight.
Yeah.
Nice.
What's interesting is, this full court press, the big men are covering a lot of ground, and they're taking up the space when they need to.
Kalachek with that last bucket and the rebound there for Soap Lake. 14-3 Eagles. Braden Winters over to Bo Nielsen, back up top to Ben Winters. And that three-point bucket is good by the big man.
See, that's why they have Dima Kalachek in the game right now. So they have at least one guy inside when Bo Nielsen takes the three-point shots.
He's got some good range for a big man there.
No, he can make them. I've seen him do it before. I laugh because, these smaller schools, usually if you got a big man, you have him park in the key.
Yeah, right.
And you just start feeding him.
Yeah, take up as much room as possible.
Yeah, like I said, Soap Lake can beat you a lot of different ways. Just an incredible amount of talent.
That three-point shot by Gonzalez.
It's not enough that, you got Bo Nielsen, who can slam dunk on you. It's probably a little salt in the wound when he's knocking him down from outside the arc.
Definitely. Rebound, Capello. Double team on Nielsen.
Looks like they might be trying to do a trap in the corners there, and he hits another three-point shot.
They're just going to feed him until he stops making them. You could tell the little triangle offense that got set up over there on the wing. They're trying to get that ball to the hot hand right now, which happens to be Bo Nielsen. 20-3, Soap Lake.
Boy, this is really similar to how these two teams started off in the last game they played. I want to say, after the first quarter, something like 20-7 in favor of Soap Lake, and this game's starting off the same way. Of course, the last three quarters that they played were a lot tighter after that, but the Phoenix were playing catch-up all night long after that.
We're in the midst of a 30-second timeout by Coach Bob McCaffrey for the Phoenix, trying to slow things down a little bit here and have his team regain their focus. And, they've got to put up more shots. They just have to put up some more shots.
Yep. And they can do it.
Oh, they're definitely capable of sinking them. Like I said the other night, they were shooting lights out. So they just got to have a couple roll in and gain that confidence. And
Dan Seeloff, their big guy, is on the bench again. So you got to wonder, that young man must not be feeling very well tonight.
Yeah, you're right. A little exhaustion maybe there.
Well, like I said, my oldest son came home today and said, I don't feel very well. And I looked at him and I said, yeah, he looked like death warmed over.
Well, you can see all the way across the court here. He looks a little pale sitting there on the bench.
Not quite the same young man that we saw at the Christian Academy last week.
So that foul went against Dima Kalachek for Soap Lake, his second, fourth team foul for the Eagles. Still no fouls on the Phoenix here in the first quarter of play. Moreno's second shot rims out.
Down to 10 seconds here in our first quarter.
A good hustle there by, let me see who that was. Eric Scriven, actually. And just couldn't quite corral the ball in. We've got 6 seconds to go in the first quarter. 23, Soap Lake. And that three-point shot there just before the buzzer by Braden Winters rolls through the net.
Yeah, 20-point lead.
That's going to do it for the first quarter of action. Soap Lake up big, 23-3. We're going to step away for a commercial break and be right back.
Let's go back to where better ingredients, better pizza first began. Road trip.
Wow, 1984.
Let's celebrate.
Celebrate 30 years of Papa John's. Get a large one-topping pizza for just 30 cents when you buy any large pizza at regular menu price.
30-cent pizza. Now that's pretty cool.
This is what's cool.
No, that's just wrong. Stick to better ingredients.
Better pizza?
Papa John's.
Papa John's.
Please.
Hey, how do you TDM?
Fish taco.
Chicken burrito. No. Chicken taco.
I want fire on my burrito. I want jalapenos. I want habanero sauce. I want it hot, hot, hot.
Rice, beans, lettuce, tomato, and that is it.
I like nachos. I like nachos.
2 pork tacos with creamy chipotle sauce, and make it a combo.
Love fish tacos.
Gotta be fresh, gotta be fast, gotta be to go, gotta get out of here.
Stop by today and TDM with our new creamy chipotle sauce.
Well, with Soap Lake up 20-3 as we start, 23-3 as we start this second quarter, we're kind of looking at two sides of the coin here. Coach Ben Winters got to love what he's seeing, from his guys to start this game.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a big three-point bucket there by Jacob Moreno.
Boy, I'm noticing too, Bob, Stephen Dines, he's a 6'5" sophomore. He's been trying to work an ankle. Been running on the sideline there. Looks like he might have rolled that ankle. And he hasn't been back in the game since.
Yeah, he's hobbling up and down the sidelines, like you said. Both teams exchanged buckets, and Soap Lake up 25-6. Reverse layup, no good there by Buckley. Rebound Soap Lake. Capello with the pull-up jumper from the free throw line, no good. Shot though by Ben Winters from 20 is.
Boy, that must run in the family. The three-point shooting. I remember Allie Winters last year at Big Bend. Boy, she could knock him down too.
She was a good ball player there for Big Bend. I wonder where she's at now. Have you heard anything?
I don't know. I told her to get in touch with me, especially if she ends up playing somewhere else. She said she might, she had maybe a few interested schools. Didn't know because of how far she'd have to travel, but I wouldn't be surprised if she did end up somewhere.
That's a good-looking bucket there down low by Buckley as he got between Nielsen and Ben Winters for the 2 points. 27-8, Soap Lake. Capello down low to Nielsen. No trouble there with the
no. If he can knock him down from three-point range, you know he can make him from 2 feet.
Yeah. 29-6, Soap Lake. 6 minutes to go in the first half. Three-point shot is off the front of the rim.
Boy, Nielsen, some good vision there. Got the ball down court quick, but they couldn't finish it.
Tough roll there for Capello. Gonzalez closely guarded by Capello, and he pops back out top. Moreno for a three-point shot. No good, but he's going to be fouled.
That's going to be 5 team fouls for Soap Lake and none still for the Phoenix.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Playing under pretty good control and composure there out there for the Phoenix.
Second for the Phoenix, number 44, Aaron
kind of makes you wonder, what the Phoenix might do in this game, if they might just rotate a lot of their players in. I mean, if you were in Las Vegas, the odds would be in favor of Soap Lake. And the game on Thursday with the Christian Academy and Wilson Creek, it's likely you would have to put your money on the Christian Academy, which, we've talked about it before the game, would, create a tie between the Columbia Basin Secondary School and the Christian Academy for an extra play-in game on Saturday. So I'm wondering if, at this point with this big lead, if Coach is just going to try and keep his players fresh.
There's a bucket there by Nick Capello, and he's going to be fouled by Gonzalez and go to the line. He had a bucket just before that, a three-point shot by Ben Winters. We're at 34-8 in favor of Soap Lake.
Boy, Soap Lake is looking good. This is, the best I think I've seen them this year. I mean, they're firing on all cylinders. And you're seeing some really good teamwork.
Capello completes the three-point play on that made free throw, right? And, we really haven't even seen him get out and running yet. And this is a running ball team.
Yeah.
And this guy right here with the ball, I've seen him slam home some monster cans.
I know it. Well, last time we were here, what do you have, 2 or 3?
3 of them.
Yeah.
Got some nice highlight reels.
We got a man. Yeah, we got a man down and holding on to his knee.
Hard to see his number here.
Got one of the Soap Lake coaches out.
Joe Worsham there.
Yeah. Boy, I've known him for years and years. He used to coach up there at Pateras.
Right.
When I was in high school, we used to play their teams, and boy, they were good.
Yeah, he's done a good job down at Soap Lake here now for the football team, and
yep, and assisted by Myron Kramer for the last few years, and that was my football coach.
Oh,
yeah.
So who is that? 44, Aaron
Ritz.
And he's going to be helped up off the floor by Coach McCaffrey there. Gets a nice round of applause from the crowd here. It's good to see him back up on his feet. 4 minutes, 27 seconds to go in the first half. Soap Lake up 37-8. And looks like Kenny Wick's going to come in and replace Ritz. Josh Decker in the game for Soap Lake. And Joe Cutchall now. He was the quarterback for the team, football team. Most of these guys out there play football, so they've been together every sport, and got some good cohesiveness between them all. Everybody kind of trusts, and that's a big thing in sports. Trust your teammate to be where they're supposed to be and win, and you got a good thing going on.
That's exactly what we're seeing here tonight, especially in that full court press they're running. If you aren't able to cover ground, a full court press can turn into an easy layup for the other team.
Most definitely. Foster with the ball on the wing. Up top to Braden Winters. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Cutchall unleashes a long one, no good. And rebound Buckley for Columbia Basin. Like Soap Lake might have lost track of the time on the shot clock there and had to rush that one up. 3 minutes, 20 seconds to go in the first half. 37-8 Soap Lake. Turnover there. The ball gets between the wickets on Austin Cochran. Cutchall, nice bounce pass to Decker. Back
Probably
out to
should
Cutchall.
just put that one up.
Yeah, he didn't realize he was so wide open there. A good hustle there.
They'll get another chance.
Yep. Cutchall runs the ball down. Up top here to Foster. Decker over to Winters, who sinks the 3. Braden Winters for 3.
Yeah, I guess Braden Winters is even a little bit better from that three-point line than his older siblings.
That's hard to believe. 48 Soap Lake. 3-point shot, no good there.
But
But
if you're the youngest and you got your older brother and your older sisters, shooting over the top of you, I suppose, you got to find a way to score somehow.
Right. Strong move to the hoop and a bucket there by Ben Winters, 42-8. And this game is getting away from Columbia Basin real quickly here. And, you had mentioned, we had talked, before we went on air that if it gets to a point with his team, kind of ailing and not at full strength, Coach McCaffrey might think about pulling some of his starters and play against, the best
Save
he can
it
do
for that Saturday
against the Christian
tiebreaker.
Yep.
And, that's kind of what we're seeing. I haven't seen Dan Seeloff come back in since probably about midway through that first quarter.
Right.
And, he does. He looks, you said it before, looks a little bit pale there.
Yeah, and then you had Stephen Dines.
Yeah.
Come up lame too, so, and he's another big man there for the Phoenix, so things aren't shaking out too well here tonight for Coach McCaffrey. 42-8 is the score. Soap Lake with 1:25 to go in the first half. Foster over to Cutcho, who unleashes a long 3-point attempt, no good off the front of the rim. He's just been 6 inches short. He needs to get closer to that 3-point line to sink that. In shooting, in basketball, it's all about making adjustments. There's a long distance shot that brings nothing but the bottom of the cup there from Braden Winters.
Amazing.
Freshman.
Yeah.
So, he'll be the catalyst for this offense for a few more years. Nice double defense there up top by Foster. Gonzalez with the ball for Columbia Basin. 42 seconds to go in the half. Nice drive to the hoop, but Austin Cochran can't complete the layup there. Foster with the dribble around his back. On the wing now to Braden Winters, back up top to Foster. 26 seconds to go in the first half. 20 seconds on the shot clock. And Soap Lake content to just move the ball around and make Columbia Basin come out and, try to attack the ball. Maybe get the ball down low. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Decker's shot from inside the paint won't roll. In the hoop, and it looks like, are they waving that last second off the clock? It looks so.
Well, yeah, we had the shot clock go off inadvertently, and everyone stopped, and the game clock kept going. So that'll do it for this half.
That will, and Soap Lake up big, 45-8 as the teams head into the locker room. So we're going to step away from the action to hear some words from our sponsors and be back.
Hello, my name is Cheryl Kono. I am your local Ephrata Farmers Insurance Agent. Here at Cheryl Kono Insurance Agency, our customers always come first. We don't just work here, we live here. Please stop by the office, call, email, or Facebook me for a free auto, home, life, business, or farm and ranch quote today. We are insurance. We are farmers. Come in for a free quote today.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
DQ $5 lunch. I'm really into it. One thing I can't decide. Is it chicken strips, fries, and a drink with a free sundae, or do you get a sundae with free chicken strips, fries, and a drink? Trick question. Both answers are correct.
Exactly, Sam. It's Fanonomics. Entree, fries, drink, plus a sundae. The $5 lunch, only at your DQ. This is fan food, not fast food.
Build anything with the new Toyota Tundra. Toyota, let's go places.
Give your car the bath of a lifetime at Glass House Car and Dog Wash. Our personal attendants will focus on your vehicle's needs, and our new touchless technology guarantees the best wash possible. And as always, our tire scrubbers and rim spray will increase the life of your tires and leave them gleaming. Water spots don't fly here. We will hand dry your vehicle every time. Get in, get out, get clean at the Glass House Car and Dog Wash, located at 914 North Stratford Road in Moses Lake.
Love Quiznos Floasted subs.
You mean toasted?
No, I mean floasted. They toast it to bring out the sub's awesome flavor. So, flavor, toasted, floasted. It's my genius new catchphrase.
Yeah. This is so floasted. Exactly.
Get floasted with Quiznos new bourbon steak sub, Black Angus steak and smooth bourbon sauce. Quiznos, toasty.
Just under 7 minutes to go before the start of the second half, and Soap Lake out to a comfortable 45-8 lead at the break. And it's been all Eagles, as you might as well imagine. Ball game was close on the onset, but Soap Lake really caught fire 3 or 4 minutes into the ball game and has not let up since. And Columbia Basin has gone ice cold here and hasn't only 2 points in the second quarter here. So a lot of that has to do with some things that are going on right now with the Phoenix, as far as players not being able to perform as well as they would like tonight. Dan Seeloff, the 6'7" center for Columbia Basin Secondary School, has been out sick all week with the flu, and he tried to come out here tonight and play, and he put together a pretty good effort for the first few minutes, but we haven't seen him back on the court since the opening moments of the ball game, really. And then another big man came up limping after turning his ankle in the, about midway through, I guess, the second quarter. Stephen Dines, who was hobbling as he walked off the court going into the locker room. Cody, I don't know if you've heard anything.
No, I haven't.
His status but
yeah, he came out still favoring that ankle. Yeah, they really got 3 players that I think you pretty much count them out here for the second half.
Well, it'll be interesting to see Coach McCaffrey's plan of attack here, as we alluded to a couple times, that quite a large deficit here, and they might be better served to kind of lick the wounds tonight a little bit.
Well, yeah, I mean, especially with the flu going around, why would you really push that hard? And knowing that you've likely got a play-in game you have to host on Saturday.
And you got to have everybody healthy and all your energy put forth in that game.
Yeah. Well, our leading scorer for Soap Lake, no surprise, Bo Nielsen with 18 points. Ben Winters with 9. His brother Braden, just a freshman, nailed 3 three-point shots. He's also got 9 points. Buckley for Columbia Basin Secondary School is the leading scorer there with 5. And Marino has got the 1 3-point bucket, so he's got 3. And yeah, pretty lopsided.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it for their scoring, 8 points. So
Marino can be dangerous from the 3-point line, but just hasn't had a lot of opportunity.
No, and he's shooting over considerable height here tonight. That we had talked about earlier too. That most teams at the 1B level don't have one player, let alone 4 or 5 that they've got to shoot the ball. It makes them all alter their shot a little bit. And
this is just crazy. I mean, having so many tall players, for both teams, It makes you wonder, did they put something in the water here in Grant County? I don't know.
Well, Coach,
I might have grown an inch too last night. I'm not sure, but
well, I need to drink some of that water. Well, actually, I'm done growing at my age, but I wish I would have found that water sooner. But
yeah,
that's what Coach Winter said before this ball game. I had talked to him, and I said, and we had talked too about you don't necessarily see all these big men out here, and in the 1B classification going up against each other, and that's exactly what he said. Oh, it must be something in the water, so because we've got a lot of tall ones. So, but yeah. And it's not just their height, too. I mean, they've got basketball smarts. They've got a lot of athleticism and ability out there on the court. So they're going to do some damage here.
They seem to be peaking at the right time. And, Soap Lake, I don't think I've seen him play so well. I'd have to say that they've been upset a couple times, during the course of the year. It's a couple games they probably should have won. Against some tough teams, but I tell you what, I don't think you put any team on this court tonight, and I think Soap Lake's going to beat them.
Well, if you look at, they're undefeated in league play, and if you look at some of the losses that they've had, it's been against some pretty solid non-league teams, and that's by design. Coach Winters wanted to give his kids some pretty good tests outside the league, and that's going to only benefit them down the road.
Yeah, I think their 3 losses. One was to Odessa Harrington. That's going to be a team you're likely going to see at the state tournament. Pateras, which that's another really tough team.
Right.
And then, the other one was it Walla Walla?
Yeah, Walla Walla Valley Academy the other night. Yeah.
That's another really good school. Really, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them in the state tournament.
Right. Well, we've got about a minute and a half. Sorry, didn't mean to cut you off there. We've got about a minute and a half to go before the start of the second half of this ball game. So we're going to step away for a commercial break and be right back.
Doc, your run clock's here, but our network is down. What do you want me to do?
I just noticed. Call JL Computers. He's probably already on it.
Computer systems and networks are not only vital to doing business, they are often the key to efficiency and profitability. At JL Computers, we offer continuous monitoring of your system and provide immediate support when something goes wrong. Call today and talk to our certified technicians about your needs.
At Les Schwab, along with great prices, our tires come with the kind of protection most other places just don't give you, which includes free flat repairs, equal value replacements, pre-trip safety checks, and more for the entire life of the tire. With the other guys, well, you just never know. So why is free protection on your tires good to have?
Lifetime protection. That's our best tire value promise. Les Schwab, doing the right thing since 1952.
So we're just getting the second half underway here. Soap Lake up comfortable, 45-8, and make that 47.
Boy, nice pass by Capello, threading the needle there to Mo Nielsen.
Yeah, and that's now his 20th point of the ball game.
Yeah.
So pretty good night.
I wish, if I said Bo Nielsen's points came quietly, I'd be lying.
Oh yeah.
He. I don't know, there's almost fireworks going off when he was shooting from three-point range.
Yeah, he can do it all. I mean, he's scoring in the paint, scoring 20 feet out, 23 feet out, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
He's on tonight, so 47-8, Soap Lake.
And again, the 3 players that either with the flu or injury are on the bench for the Phoenix.
Well, when we were talking earlier, I thought Steve Dines, had rolled his ankle, but I see he's got ice on his shin over there. So I'm not quite sure what's happened. I don't know if that's a high ankle sprain maybe, but not much ice. It looks like maybe an ice cube or 2.
Yeah.
Bo Nielsen on the line, shooting free throws for Soap Lake. First one bounces out. And he gets the second one to rattle in. 48-8.
Boy, Nick Capello, he is quick, isn't he?
Speaking of the man.
As I was just saying it, he covered about 10 feet to block that pass out of bounds.
He's got quite a wingspan on him there. Gonzalez up top with the ball. Over to Cochran on the wing. Down low to Moreno. Back up to Cochran. Bounce pass Marino. Shot clock expires. That'll be a turnover for Columbia Basin. And Braden Winters puts the ball in play for Soap Lake. That's his brother Ben now trying to set up the offense over on the wing to Braden. Down low to Capello. Gets the 2. Easy bucket.
Yeah.
58. Soap Lake. Moreno.
You know, can you imagine when Nick Capello gets a little meat on his bones?
Man, he will be a force to be reckoned with. Cochran with the move around Winters. Bounces over to Moreno for 3. No good. Ben Winters pushing the ball up court. Dishes off to Capello. We're going to have an offensive foul called here, it looks like.
Yeah.
Whistle goes against Ben Winters. It's his second. 50-8. Soap Lake. Strong move to the hoop there by Buckley, and gets the ball knocked away by Nielsen, and that is Ben Winters. Now they're off and running for 2.
Take a 30-second timeout, looks like, for Soap Lake.
So we're going to step away for a short break and be right back.
Years ago, my dad began having issues with headaches, sore throats, and constant fatigue. He tried treating the problem with over-the-counter medications and lots of caffeine. Finally, he talked to his doctor, who confirmed our suspicions. Dad had sleep apnea. He didn't like the idea of using a CPAP, but after trying it one night, he was convinced. We found everything he needs for a much better quality of life at In-Home Medical.
Just under 5 minutes to go in the third quarter, and we've got quite a lopsided ball game in this second one tonight here, Cody.
Yeah, 52-8. Soap Lake really getting the job done tonight. You know, and that's with the lead more than 40 points. We'll have a continuous running clock here probably the rest of the way.
Tough luck shot there as that ball rims out from Moreno. Yeah, and you know, Soap Lake isn't trying to, you know, run the score up or anything. It's just Columbia Basin can't get any shots to drop, and that's no fault of Soap Lake.
Boy, nice turnaround spin. And couldn't get it to go, and there he tipped it in.
Well, you can just see the height advantage there for Soap Lake. I mean, 4 attempts there at the bucket, and you know, no Phoenix really getting off their feet to try to get that rebound.
Yeah.
Kind of flat-footed there, but wouldn't have probably done them very well anyhow. I mean, they're quite a bit shorter right now than the team out there for Soap Lake.
This really isn't their core group of players. You know, and anytime you substitute even one or two of your players, it kind of changes your chemistry a little bit. And then, of course, going against a team like Soap Lake, that's why we've got such a lopsided score here tonight. Almost a 50-point lead, 57-8.
Yeah, Braden Winters with that last tray.
And another turnover by the Phoenix.
And, you know, the clock is running, and 3 minutes and 15 seconds now to go in the third quarter. 57-8 8. Soap Lake. Braden Winters thought about another 3
Yeah,
there.
he did.
And there he lets one go and makes it 68 Eagles.
Yeah, you can't leave him wide open like that.
Kenny Wicks tries to answer back with a long.
Oop, that might be. I was going to say that pass might be a little bit too long, but not for Nick Capallo.
No, he played wide receiver for the for Soap Lake, and you saw his speed there. He got the little burst that caught up that pass from Nielsen. 62-8 now. Eagles. Shot by Gonzalez, no good. Capello with the rebound, taking it coast to coast. Lays it up and in.
Yeah, I think you're going to probably see some more players coming in for Soap Lake.
64-8, 2 minutes, 9 seconds to go in the third quarter.
Yeah, Columbia Basin Secondary School hasn't scored a bucket yet here in the third.
And a little whistle there.
That foul will go against the Eagles, so they might have a chance to get a couple points here.
Kind of hard to hear that ref's whistle. The float got stuck there or something in the gap, but I couldn't hear it up here hardly. But yeah, maybe this will be getting them off the snide here in the third quarter with Buckley going to the line for 2 shots. Makes the first one. Yeah, quite a long drought there for the Phoenix.
Yeah. We do have Aaron Ritz coming back in. He left in the second quarter with a knee injury. Nice to see him back out on the court.
Bo Nielsen and the Winter Boys sit down, and along with Nick Capallo, and we've got... like we were thinking earlier, we've now got some substitutions in for Soap Lake that you normally don't hear their names called. Daniel Delgado is in. Let me see who else is out there. Jared Bissett. And who's at 25? Cameron Andrews.
Yeah.
And quite a bit shorter.
Andrews, one of the 2 freshmen on this squad.
So you're looking at the future Soap Lake team out here right now.
Yeah.
Oh, nice hesitation move on that layup by Delgado.
Wow. That was almost Jordan-esque.
That looked pretty good. 66-10, Eagles. Turnover there by the Phoenix. Joe Cutshall with the ball. And Austin Cochran returns the favor and gets a bucket. 66-12, Soap Lake. A minute to go in the third quarter. And even the Soap Lake crowd is quieted down here as their ball team is up by an insurmountable margin at this point, I would say. Yeah. 66-12.
54-point lead. Well, it looks like the game we're going to broadcast on Thursday is going to have a lot of meaning. Moses Lake Christian Academy hosting Wilson Creek, and of course we said it before, if the Academy comes up with the win, you're going to have a tie between Columbia Basin Secondary School and the Christian Academy, and they'll have a playoff game Saturday.
That should be exciting. That's Jared Bissett with a missed shot there for Soap Lake, and Austin Cochran came away with the ball. We got a whistle now going against. I don't know how they have it against Braden Winters. He's not in the ball game, but that's going to do it for the third quarter of action. Soap Lake up big, 66-12. We're going to step away for a commercial break and be back.
Let's go back to where better ingredients, better pizza first began.
Road trip. Wow, 1984.
Let's celebrate.
Celebrate 30 years of Papa John's. Get a large one-topping pizza for just 30 cents when you buy any large pizza at regular menu price.
30-cent pizza. Now that's pretty cool.
This is what's cool.
No, that's just wrong. Stick to better ingredients.
Better pizza?
Papa John's.
Papa John's.
Please.
Hey, how do you TDM?
Fish taco.
Chicken burrito. No. Chicken taco. I mean...
I want fire on my burrito. I want jalapenos. I want habanero sauce. I want it hot, hot, hot.
Rice, beans, lettuce, tomato. And that is it.
I like nachos. I like nachos.
2 pork tacos with creamy chipotle sauce, and make it a combo.
Love fish tacos.
Gotta be fresh, gotta be fast, gotta be to go, gotta get out of here.
Stop by today and TDM with our new creamy chipotle sauce.
$66-12, Soap Lake up big as we start the last 8 minutes of the contest. We've got all the starters out now for the Eagles. That's Delgado, his second bucket of the ball game.
Boy, everyone is hitting tonight, Bob.
And if you're coach winners, you gotta love that.
I bet tonight even you and I could probably make a bucket from here for Soap Lake if we had to.
The way things are going for the Eagles, definitely. And there's a bucket by the Phoenix. 68-14. I think I'd make you call your shot, though, from here. I mean, I wouldn't let you just throw it up. And there's a three-point bucket by Cameron Andrews for the Eagles. 71-14, Soap Lake. 7 minutes to go. Gonzalez trying to set up the Phoenix offense. Kicked it back to Marino. Up top to Ritz. Pass to Scrivens at the free throw line. Pull up jumper, no good. Looks like he might have got his arm hit. But no whistle. And the ball goes out of bounds off of Dustin Foster. So Columbia Basin will maintain possession. Clock running. Marino gets it into Cochran. And Andrews not biting on that head fake there. Gonzalez tried to save the ball, but went right to Dustin Foster, or excuse me, Joe Cutso. It looked like Foster should have, he was open for that layup underneath and kicked it back out.
Another three.
But I guess when you can back up and hit it from three, why take the layup, huh?
Why waste energy on a layup?
74-14 now. 74-14 is the score, Soap Lake. Gonzalez with the long distance shot, no good. Rebound Andrews. All the way up court to just Dustin Foster. Still doesn't give the ball to a cutter there. Joe Cutcho brings it back up top.
Well, you know, when
trying
you're
to take time off the clock, I guess.
In practice, when you're going against Bo Nielsen and I mean, he's probably not used to being able to get a lot of layups anyway.
Right. And there's a long distance shot by Foster. Nothing but net there. And like you said, why expend the energy? Teenagers these days, you know. All right. 77-14, Soap Lake. Near steal there by Foster. 5 minutes to go. Gonzalez up top to Moreno. Good defense and a steal there by Foster. Pass up to Cutcho, but it's knocked away there by Gonzalez. Ball goes out of bounds. Soap Lake will maintain possession.
Looks like we got Dima Kalachek coming back in with Josh Decker.
And so getting the Kalachek a few more minutes here. 3-point shot by Andrews, no good. Rebound Scrivens. Austin Cochran with the ball. Columbia Basin, head fake. Got Andrews to leave his feet and then popped the jumper for three.
Made it look easy.
77-17. 4 minutes to go. Soap Lake. Decker tried to get it to Kalachek, but intercepted there by Moreno. Cochran brings the ball up court for the Phoenix. Over to Moreno. Screen set by Gonzalez. Marina pops for 3, no good. Kalachek with the rebound. Soap Lake. Jared
Like
Bassett.
they'll slow up here a little bit. Again, we do have a running clock.
3-point shot in and out by Andrews. Put back by Decker, no good, but he's fouled. They'll go to the line for 2. Only a total of 5 team fouls in the second half here, so relatively clean.
Yeah.
Decker can't get the bounce.
A couple more players checking in for the Phoenix. Number 54, Kenny Wicks, and number 40, Kyrell Buckley.
Second shot by Decker is good. 78-17, Soap Lake. Three minutes to go. Cochran guarded closely by Decker. Marina with the ball, trying to get it to Buckley. And does as he pops up top. Makes a strong move to the hoop. Gonna lay it up off the glass for 2.
Boy, that was a nice move.
Just out of the reach of
Buckley.
Kalachek there.
Yeah, boy, that was a quick, decisive move to the bucket, and that's what got him a little bit of space with Kalachek to get that ball in.
Decker hauls down the loose ball there. Delgado to Andrews. Andrews over to Bassett. To Decker. Thought he was shooting that, but it was a pass to Kalachek there. 80-19. And some of the fans are heading for the exits.
Yeah, I don't think anyone thought it would have been this big of a blowout. Although I don't think anyone expected that, 3 of their starters would have been on the bench right away.
Well, that makes a big difference for sure in the way that the secondary school can attack. Soap Lake. So
they are a better team than what the score is showing.
82-19. We've got a break in the action. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. I think we're just going to stay here with 1:53 to go. We do have a good game, it looks like, coming up here, between Moses Lake Christian Academy and Wilson Creek. One that's really going to count.
A game that has some meaning to it. Not all the games at the end of the season do have, a meaning on the outcome, but boy, it sure does look like it's boiling up to be that tie-breaking game on Saturday.
And that should be a good one. So anybody that has a chance might want to come out and watch that if you've got nothing else going on.
Yeah. Now our game Thursday at Moses Lake Christian Academy, that's going to start at 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock, right.
And that'll be the girls first and followed by the boys.
And then we have Big Bend basketball on Saturday. Games start at 2.
Yeah, I can't remember. Who are they playing?
I believe it's Walla Walla. Gonzalez with a 3-point bucket. 82-22. Soap Lake, 1:29. Yeah, it's Walla Walla, and then the following Saturday, Big Bend plays Spokane. Will be out there too. So
that's always a good game.
That'll be a good game. 84-22, Soap Lake, 1 minute to go. Cochran dishes back up top. Shot is no good there by Kenny Wicks. 50 seconds. (86-22). Soap Lake. 37 seconds to go. (20 on the shot clock. Long distance shot. Good from Austin Cochran.
Boy, another 3.
86-25. 20 seconds left in this one. Andrews, Bassett, he'll let her fly and bank the three-point shot in. 89-25, 4
I'm telling
seconds
you, Bob,
left.
if you and I could make some shots from here.
And that shot at the buzzer is no good as it just banks off the rim. That's going to do it for our coverage here tonight. Soap Lake wins both ball games by pretty convincing margins. The boys just pulled off this one 89-25. The girls won 61-14. That's going to do it for our coverage here tonight at Soap Lake. Be sure and tune in on Thursday for the game between Moses Lake Christian Academy and Wilson Creek. The action gets started at 6 o'clock. For Cody Johnson, I'm Bob Kirkpatrick reporting for I-501 Sports. Good night, everybody.